Vital, now in a brand new pack.
Thank you there, Mr. Weatherman. Well, I'm hoping that wherever you are, that you've at least taken one chance at going on vitalgoforgold.co.za, playing that game to stand a chance to win a whole bunch of prizes, including a 15,000 rands gold medallion. But today we're talking about something different because, you know, in the developed communities we live in, we tend to think that our nutritional intake is actually adequate and it's enough for our daily lives. But recent studies actually show that this is not the case. Right, Andrea?
Yes, you know, it's interesting. It's something that they've looked at a few times, and a recent study showed in developed countries such as Germany, and also they did a survey in the USA, that up to 75% of the population don't get enough of essential nutrients through their diets, such as vitamin D, folic acid, vitamin A, and vitamin C. So if you look at the availability of nutritious foods in those communities, obviously you can ask the question, do people really follow a healthy, balanced diet? Yeah. But it is clear that what we eat is not providing optimum nutrition.
Yeah, so I want to just touch on something where you said essential nutrients. Now, what are, you named a few of them, but why are they essential nutrients essentially?
Yeah, well, because the body can't physically manufacture them, so you have to get them through your diet. If you don't get them through your diet, you will start developing in insufficient quantities. You can develop deficiency symptoms. And if you look at vitamin C, we know that that's important for the connective tissue and the immune system. So we know that you're more prone to colds and flu, and poor wound healing are some of the symptoms. And then if you look at folic acid, that's something that is highlighted specifically for women of childbearing age, because if you're pregnant, you need folic acid for the proper development of the baby's neural tube and therefore nervous system. So these are really important things to look at. And I think, I mean, looking at this, what people sometimes don't realize about nutritional supplements is something that comes in a supplement box can never replace a healthy, balanced diet with fresh fruits and vegetables, all the nutrients that they provide.
And it's called, I think, a nutritional supplement for that reason, that it's meant to supplement what you are already taking in.
That's why it's called a supplement. So many people ask, do we really need to take a supplement? And it's a good question, because I know many people that never take supplements and they seem to be doing okay. But that's if you look at the difference between optimum and adequate nutrition. A diet filled with fresh fruits and vegetables can certainly provide us with adequate nutrition if it's planned carefully. And if we try and stay away from highly processed foods and deep fried foods, etc., because they don't contain lots of nutrients.
But the lifestyle we lead these days has kind of obviously evolved over the years, and that's required us to start focusing on things like optimum nutrition and not just adequate nutrition.
Yes, so if you lead the pressured lifestyle, like your own lifestyle,
I'm joking.
If you expect your body to perform like a machine and concentrate for many hours, you do need a bit of extra support. And that's where fresh fruits and vegetables is a good base, but supplements can help optimize. And what we eat is also not always providing what we think it is. I always use apples as an example, because many of these other fresh produce products can be produced in sort of controlled conditions. But apples are picked or harvested once a year, in February or March every year. So if I go into a supermarket in January and I buy a fresh apple, what I perceive to be fresh, it's almost a year old. And they do that by picking the apples before they're ripe, keeping them under control, temperature and hormone control. And when there's a demand in November, December, the apples that were picked in February or March are artificially ripened. So they're still apples, but you cannot expect the apple to have the same nutritional value. So, you know, even if you eat your 5 portions of fresh fruits and vegetables per day, it doesn't always ensure optimum nutrition.
So how do we make sure that the fruits and vegetables that we eat every day are or have the optimum nutrition then?
Okay, a few tips. If you can plant your own vegetables in your own organic vegetable garden, fantastic if you've got the time and patience for that. Otherwise, try and shop organic where you can. And also try and buy things that are in season. Well, we often have imported fruits and vegetables. If you look at avocados, they're available all year round, even though they are their season is in winter. So sometimes they're imported from Spain, so it doesn't really mean that they would have been stored for a long period of time. But try to buy as fresh as possible, and I think try and eat your fruits and vegetables in the most natural form possible.
Like here,
because
this grape is
that's
in its
right.
natural form.
If it's highly processed, obviously you start losing nutritional value.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yes.
Well, as you can hear, a whole lot of information that you need to process so that you can process these nutrients. But if you have any more questions, go right ahead and ask them on Andrea's Facebook page.
Yes.
Andrea Debussy, Vital Expert. She tweets as well.
I do from
You do
time
still
to
tweet, eh?
time, yes.
All right, we're going to go to a quick ad break. We'll see you just now.
Vital, now in a brand new pack.